Okay, Scorpio. I feel that today too. Even though it's like cloudy white out here, I feel like good vibes. So I'm like witty, telling jokes, rhymes are coming out. I'm just like being a smart ass. I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling the Scorpionic. Okay, so you are the blessing. Rainbow portal, hello. You are a blessed soul and a blessing to this world and others. And giving you also receive. For life is an ebb and flow of love and blessings. We are all of a single essence and one in spirit. That really stood out right there. We are all of a single, yes, in God, the Most High. All others are the enemy. But everyone who's aligned with truth, love, the light, the eternal, one true God, okay, Most High, Yah. Okay, we are of one single essence and one spirit, okay, and it spreads out like, okay, like God, you know, skeet, okay, whatever, we know how it works, okay, but that's like God's spirit, his light, okay, it all comes from one source, though. We are all of one essence, one accord, one spirit. Okay, so to give is to bless both yourself and others. Okay, so giving, yeah, it feels good. It feels so good to give, okay? When it's healthy and balanced and enhancing someone's life and not depleting you, okay? So, yeah, beautiful. Look at that. Rainbows and stars and portals and magical tree beings. Oh my gosh, okay. Wow, look at that one on the top. All that purple. Might look kind of indigo in the camera, but it's very like purple. What's that one? Blessing without borders. Oh, that creative, like coloring outside the lines I just got. The blessing of just being. Okay, and that's what it said in one of these cards, that just be. Okay? Yes. All right, so starting off with Two of Wands on the bottom, Judgment on top, so a decision maybe. Oh, Seven of Cups, Six of Cups, Queen of Wands, Temperance, so it could be Sagittarius. Yeah, King of Cups, Temperance I'm seeing. Maybe Scorpio's in love with a Sagittarius. Someone who balances out you. Maybe hit you like a ton of bricks, Tower card. Eight of Cups. Yeah, which means when you want the good stuff, you gotta let go of your old crap. Okay? It's like trying to hold on to your clothes when you're 4 and trying to fit into them. They don't fit anymore. Oh wait, that was for Pisces. Sorry, Scorpio. We're talking to Scorpio. Okay, one more here. Oh. Capricorn, 4-1. Oh. Maybe a karmic situation with the Capricorn. Okay. So let's see here. Gonna cut him and then we'll shuffle here. Look. Okay, so Aquarius, I was already getting that, and I see this as Aquarius. And I was already saying Aries. This can be Aries too, because it's like the first one, the sprout of the whole deck. Okay, but well, in the Egyptian deck, it's the last one. But okay, I see that as Aquarius, star card Aquarius. So okay, so some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius. I was already getting that from that card with that star on there. Okay, let's see what we got for you, Scorpio. Scorpio, Pio, Pio. The Scorpion. The Scorpion, there's the stinger, baby. Yes, that blade of truth that hurts, it stings. The poison is the medicine. Truth about the world. Truth about your ultimate self. Here's that Aries energy I was talking about. So maybe that's coming in for you, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're okay, you're just like feeling on top of the world. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like that today. Like, something about truth today, it's like so crystal clear that it's almost like it's a movie or a dream, right? The bad guys, the good guys. It's like, it's like the movie, whatever magical movie, right, from the 80s, like The Labyrinth, Crystal, The Dark Crystal, Neverending Story, Legend. It's like, but being in that movie, right? That's how it kind of feels. But like with the truth of God, like the wisdom, knowledge of God, and knowing that you're in the movie, and it's so lucid and it's like manifesting your own reality. It's like, wow, you actually see the power of how you can do that, and you see it so clearly, and you are freaking amazing. It's like, whoa, I can create universes. I can create my whole world exactly down to the most minute, okay, detail. Yes, it's just. That's what I was getting today. It's just everything is so crystal clear. Even though it's a foggy day and rain, it's so crystal clear. And it's like bringing in like a joy, like this ultimate potential that we're seeing in ourselves, of fulfilling in ourselves, seeing in the world and other people. And it's like, whoa, it's happening. Like, it's like that movie, Almost Famous, right? It's all happening. It's all happening. What else do we got here? Here we go again with the Page of Swords. This is very Scorpio, but it's like very Scorpio, okay? 8 of Wands. Oh, so I accidentally did that. Not accidentally, but so it could be Aries. I'm saying again, there's King of Rods, but we saw the Emperor, but okay. So World's on the top, 8 of Rods on the bottom. I got some fire going on here. Also air. Some of you could be dealing somehow with Aquarius or Aries, okay? Aquarius. Maybe it's an Aquarius. Maybe they have maybe they're Aqua with Aries rising or Aries with Aqua rising or something, okay? So, or Moon, some big placement, so yeah. I was gonna say maybe in Venus. That's so funny. Fucking what? I was gonna say, Venus like love or something, because I'm feeling like this bubbly, just like, it's like when you finally know who the one you love is or something, you know what I mean? Okay? Boom, 10 of Cups, Lover's card. And it could be twin flame, okay? Here you are on the bottom, male or female, but just King of Cups, someone who's just, they're very clear about who, because that's like the ether, okay? With ether, the father, okay? The feather, the feather. Well, for some of you, maybe it's a Capricorn. Or for others who have been struggling with like addiction and healing. So, okay, you've come out of that and now you're very clear about who it is you love. Okay, could be Gemini too. But I'm saying like that's a choice, like you're choosing the one you truly love, okay? Because maybe there's just bad patterns of behavior, whatever ties you had to let go of, okay? Didn't one of these say, well, you're a blessing to this world and you keep getting the world card. It said something, us being one, but I thought it said letting go of something. Oh, okay, yeah, like reconnecting with your inner child, expressing yourself without censorship, that word. So maybe it was like self-imposed judgment, okay, you're judging yourself. Okay, so because it's like talking about limitations, inner child, so like this healing work, and the Devil card came up, so yeah. Okay, so some of you could just have got, like I was saying, big transformational stuff. So Lover's card and Ten of Cups comes out. You are very sure, okay, about who the one is. I see that. And maybe you've been watching them, or they've been watching you. And that's how you know of them, or somehow, okay? I feel like you've just been observing your own thoughts, perhaps. Really monitoring your own thoughts, feelings, okay? Behavior patterns, okay? And through this transformation, you've gotten clarity on, love. You want love. You want a family. Because King of Cups, okay, he wants a family. King of Cups is on the bottom. You got Lovers and Ten of Cups. It's like, that's a lot of love. Whole lot of love. Perhaps for a Capricorn, because Devil card was on the top. But I just see it as you being very clear. Yeah, see? Because you're done. You're done with... The Devil card could represent just thought patterns, negative thought patterns that were keeping you stuck. And now that you release those, done whatever, mental body clearing, okay, that's what I see this card as now. Now you're very clear that the only thing that's true is love. Yeah. So Ten of Cups, Ten of Swords, Ace of Swords. Oh, look, and you got Ten of Rods on the bottom. Yeah, now you got Queen of Cups, okay? Oh, Scorpio, I love this reading. This is like such big transformational. Oh my gosh. And I just saw the Queen of Cups, so it could be a Pisces, okay? King and Queen of Water. Page of Pentacles, Four of Rods. So, and then now I'm seeing Pages and Ace of Pentacles. Like, maybe there needs to be some heart-to-heart communication between you and this person. Something turned around. I saw King and Queen of Pence too, so you want to ground it into the physical. That was the World card that turned over, okay? So you are a blessing to yourself and the world, Scorpio. And the world, okay? How many times the fucking World card got to come up already? And the word was already the word, the world, plus L, the land, right? The word on the land, and we bring it into form. Boom. So here's some etheric crossing. Cutting out shit in the root, okay? The one that you want to meet, the one who wants to meet you. So there's yeah, a little bit of, I see it dying away though, okay? As you're cutting it out of the root, any fear-based anything is getting cut out. That's why all this clarity is here with the Ten of Swords, Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, okay? And truth brings in the, love brings in the light of truth. Truth is light, which is love, okay? We're talking about the true organic source light, okay? So we have, this is the old perspective of lack mentality, okay? A pimp doling out our squares of toilet paper. Oh no, we ain't falling for no archonic shit anymore. That's dead. And this is you, Scorpio. You know how to kill it. Okay? You know how to put it on ice, kill it. You're like, I'll get to you later. I'll inspect you later. See, the Queen of Swords just flipped over. I'll inspect you later when I have time to get to you. Right? But you don't want it to spoil in the meantime, because you want to get in there and figure out what that motherfucker's all about. So that's some Scorpionics coming in there a little bit, right? Because that's Two of Swords. Clip it out. Clip it out. You sung them with your singer and they still won't come back around. So there's some fat trimming that needs to happen. All right, booze and goos. Boys and girls. Whoa! Oh my! Ooh, that landed sideways. Uh-oh. Yeah, stop going left and right with your spirituality and go straight up and down with it. The left and right is only to come together like the wings. Okay, one doesn't flap like this, one they flap in unison, they come together in alignment. Okay, the left and right is only to get you centered and aligned with the Most High and look up. So we're going to leave that Queen of Swords right there because, oh, I love it. But see how it's like, it's not the King of Swords, it's the Queen of Swords. So it has these roses, the unconditional love. Okay, and there's 5. So that's fire, the Gabriel, okay? This is the smiting, the reforging. Okay, you have all this steel, big blob of it. Okay, I'm gonna make some swords, the truth out of it. But it has, okay, the Queen of Swords, she has that water element, okay, of those higher virtues, love, compassion, mercy. So the wisdom of the divine feminine applied to all this air. Wow! I think y'all deal, maybe a Gemini, because Lovers card that is Gemini, or Aquarius, okay? Maybe has both in their chart. Here's the King of Rods again, so I'm just saying that fire sign keeps coming up. Maybe that's one you gotta let go of. Doesn't have to be a male. Just someone who's maybe a little bit controlling. Okay. 5 of Swords on the bottom. 2 of Rods. Yeah, maybe you got to decide to just cut your losses with that one. Let the dust settle. You know, kind of just, maybe you got to swallow a little pride in order to do that. Okay. Judgment, 4 of Swords, King of Rods, High Priestess. Yeah, so maybe that's the fire sign energy that's coming in there that you need to release. Oh, I picked up the Queen of Swords over there. Yeah, so 9 of Swords. But we have 4 of Swords, okay? Because you got to that place of clarity. Maybe did some meditation, okay? However you do you. And you know your way, and God does too. So yeah, maybe this is just some judgment, going deep within to figure out there's maybe some secrets, cheating. I don't know, something with some fire sign energy that was maybe not so good. Okay. Okay, one last little bit here to end it. To kick it off to the end, right? Ooh, that 9 of Pentacles almost wanted to come out. Maybe y'all want to know about your money. What's up with the money, honey? Oh, snap! King of Pentacles. Okay, and then, I don't know if you can see, okay, it landed sideways. Remember this landed sideways? I don't know. Maybe y'all want to get down and get hibbity-dibbity and get sideways with it. I don't know. Some sideways. Okay, so, Knight of Rods. That's on the way out, though. Okay, for some of you, that fire sign hit the road, Jack. See, it looks like it's like coming in, but it's like an entrance is an exit, okay? Because you only have 1 heart. It's not like you have 2 hearts where there's an entrance, a separate entrance and exit. It's like, okay, this was the entrance, you let him in, and now that's the same path you leave with. So I'm just saying, for some of you, that's resonating, that fire sign, okay? Possibly Aries, since was a liar, cheater, whatever. Okay, getting some judgment, is keeping secrets, but, you know, caused you a bunch of mental bullshit. But that's why you got all this mental swords energy over here, okay? But it's all divine. God uses everything for his good, right? Hello. Okay, hello. So, yeah. I feel you get some money coming in. Okay, and that's really going to ground you, and then you're really going to want to explore this love with possibly Aquarius, okay, or Gemini, or I'm just saying, this seems very airy, very dreamy, airy, floaty, love, blah, 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 up in the clouds, okay? I like it. I like it a lot. So there's that 5. Okay, so just make sure when you do this separation, cutting cords is what I really got from it. Look at, okay, 10 of Rods is right behind it. Cutting those cords. Make sure that you don't bring it back in. When you make that final decision, 2 of Rods, to cut that person loose. And see how it's Rods, fire? You're dealing with a fire sign. That's why, okay?